Hello, Egyptology lovers. Today we're going to do the translation of the hieroglyphs on the very front panel, which is of the three panels you see here. There is an inscription here and an image of the deceased, which was probably put on later in order to make it a respectable honorary instrument or a funerary object. This is the chair of Renyseneb, dates from 1450 BC of the New Kingdom, and you can find this at the Metropolitan Museum. This chair is made of very nice wood, beautifully varnished wood, I believe, or just plain wood, with ivory. Now, the weaving here was damaged. It was found intact, the chair, but the weaving was completely corroded and damaged through time, so it was reassembled or kind of redone or restored compared to another chair, which is located at the Brooklyn Museum. So definitely check this out at the museum. We're going to do this translation here, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so you can see here, this is the centerpiece. I've divided the text as usual. It's going to go from right to left. We'll zoom it out so you see it a little bit better. All right, so there it is. So this is the translation. It's going to go from right to left, and it's all these columns here. So let's begin on the very right, and then we'll finish it up. So a little bit of description of the imagery. You have Renyseneb sitting on his chair. So there's his chair that he's sitting on, and this is basically his drawing is inscribed on the chair. So that's interesting that that was done. You have a standard here with the 𝓋, which could only be his 𝓋, his spirit basically, which is endowed, I believe, into the chair or something that he is revering. It could also be a standard of a district, city district. Now here you have a lotus flower, which he's pointing towards his face in order to breathe or smell from it. Now this is a pretty common iconography or symbology by Egyptians. It is in order to denote a rejuvenation and resurrection. Now the lotus flower, when it's in the pond, you see it actually becomes a bud at night and retracts itself into the water, but then it comes back up again in the morning. So this cycle of kind of closing and opening resembles reincarnation, much like the sun. So that's, or not reincarnation, but rejuvenation or renewal or rebirth. So this flower is put in front of the face in order to demonstrate that you're breathing and that you're accepting in the cycle itself. Also, there is a common understanding in the academic world that the lotus flower did provide some herbal and medicinal aspects to it that help with treatment against migraines, headaches, even muscle pain. So there is some function in that as well, but that usually would indicate the resurrection and renewal of life using the lotus flower. So let's begin the translation. All right, so we're going to begin with the hieroglyphs here on the very top, and this is the 𝑓 formula, which is quite often you see it all over Egypt. It says an offering which the king gives to Amun. So this is the god Amun here. And it says Lord of appearances, or the diadems, and of the two lands. May I receive voice. So it's voice offering. This is more of a ritualistic voice offering of food for the afterlife. So voice offering of bread and beer, ox and fowl. These three lines for the plural are for both of them. Alabaster and linen, oils, incense and oils, again the three lines for plural are for these two, offerings and provisions or abundance of provisions, and all things good and pure. May you come forth in the presence as Lord of the gods in either today or of every day. 2. His beloved son, who is the Lord of the two lands, referring to the king, and now the scribe. So we know that Renyseneb is a scribe, and there's his name, Reneseneb, or his name is health, or the name of health, Reneseneb, true of voice or vindicated, true of voice. So this is an offering formula, or this is a particular formula to grant the person a blessing in the afterlife, much like saying rest in peace. So that's the complete translation of Renyseneb. And you can check out this chair. Let's not save. Check out the chair at the Metropolitan Museum. Here it is again. So you could see what it looks like. Head over there and have a look at it. You'll see an identical duplicate almost of it. almost duplicate at the Brooklyn Museum as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and comment as well if you have any questions.